UrbanLife.tv, UrbanLife.tv, TV, Underground Rap Business and News Life.tv.
Yeah. Welcome to UrbanLife.tv, Underground Rap Business and News Life.tv. We here, man, again, 6th episode.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Bucky Dollars.
I'm Jalil,
I'm Hammer, you already understand.
You know what I mean? Welcome Hammer back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that tunes into PQRadio1.com. You know what I'm saying? Welcome over to the podcast portion of this thing.
Right.
And we got a good one for y'all today, man. We're going to talk about mentality. The mentality.
Mentality.
You know?
Damn, that's a deep jump.
Man.
The 3 hard jumps. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Testosterone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So, like, the mentality, like, of a human, can we say, like, they say your attitude determines your altitude. You know what I mean? And, like, so where do mentality come in as far as, like, the human, like, existence? I
say your mentality come from a lot of who you are, the principles, morals, and all that you was raised with. That determines your mentality and your mentality. You can't, like, it's cool certain times to be on a wave, but all that, you gotta have individuality. Your mentality mostly got to do with individuality. You gotta be an individual. You gotta stand for something. You gotta stand for your own means. I know that personally. Like, from things that I went through, it wasn't me following or nothing. I always had my own individuality. So a lot of things I avoided. That's why I'm standing here at 33 years old today. My mentality, I come from the hood, so a lot of things you used to it. So at times you get into it. Speaking on myself, but as you get older, get a little bit wiser, you understand, like, okay, I can't continue to run with the pack all the time. I gotta create my own lane. That's the mentality. That's the mentality. Individuality. You gotta have some way, some time in your heart and mind, you gotta want to have intellect. You gotta dig something. You gotta dig it. Like, okay, watching TV, listen to songs. Okay, that's something they give us to help our days. But you gotta understand, like, them songs and all that shit, that's entertainment. You gotta deal with reality one time or another. And your mentality would be way stronger.
Dig it. What I see mentality as, man, just like my bro Hammond says, like, it's where you come from, bro. It's what's in your DNA. Like, you feel me? Like, your makeup of coming up and what you experienced, like, the things that you did, like, is all of that mixed in one. And, like, mentality is a super strong subject, bro, because it's 2 ways you can take it. You feel me? Like, it's either a negative mentality or you can have a positive joint and change any like situation that you in. Like, you feel me? Like, so if you got the right mentality to something, the right energy and all of that, bro, like, yeah, man, use that shit and get where you gotta go, bro, because then you will be able to spread it. Like, that shit is contagious, bro. So, like, let's spread the contagious shit, like the good contagious shit. You feel me? Like, so mentality is deep.
Like gentrification is not a bad thing, right? until like, but it's how they go about it, right? It's like
Gentrified.
if you gentrifying like a neighborhood, then like you bringing the economic value up, you bringing all of that stuff up, the housing. But when you do it to like move out a race or, you know what I mean, destroy a people or move them out because you want to, you know, or you
But
see
that's
a
what they
value or
automatically
something
do.
like that in it, then it becomes bad, right?
Yeah.
But until then, the basic definition of it by itself is good. But it's the mentality behind it that we need to, you know, focus
address.
on. You feel what I'm
We need to
saying? So-
address that shit, bro, because it's not fair, bro. It's cool, yeah, just like you saying, Buck. Like it's cool, like to bring that new effect, that new energy, and all of that. Like that's
But
perfect.
no, I say it to say like we need to understand the basic definition of it.
Yeah.
So when they come with it, we can be like, no,
exactly,
you can no, we gonna gentrify our own community.
yeah, gentrify y'all shit.
You don't gotta do it. You feel me? Like the mentality, I feel as though in the streets is different from the mentality, obviously, in the work field, in the workforce. You know what I'm saying? Depending, like you said, what community you come from, what's your background and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Your mentality might be different. You feel what I'm saying? But when we get older, I just feel like we shouldn't have the same mentality we had when we was coming up.
Yeah, for sure,
It should be according to your existence.
It gotta grow with you.
You feel what I'm saying? So, to me, mentality has a lot to do with like your God given the ability to choose.
Pup, can I say something?
Go ahead.
They say, or when you was young, you acted one way. When you grow older, you don't like. Far as everybody, when we was young, we fight. If you from the hood, you gotta fight. You gotta fight, or people gonna get over on you all the time. You gotta protect yourself, defend yourself. But once you get older, you don't look for the fight.
But see, that's a mentality according to something else that goes along with it. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Because when you say, when you from the hood, you got to fight, that's a mentality by itself. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
and that's a taught one. That's a learned one.
Exactly.
Cause everybody on some shit. Some people from the hood don't fight.
And that's what I mean. Like, everybody from the hood don't got to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a chosen, like, mentality that we choose to roll with. You know what I mean? Some stuff come into our existence and we don't question it. We just roll with it. You know what I'm saying? We accept it. And then that becomes our mentality. So then when people start saying stuff like, that's just the way I am.
Yeah, you building that mentality, like.
And at the same time, you building that mentality. And to me, like, you choosing to stay with it.
Right.
Because you got the ability to choose whether or not you be angry.
Like saying it is like
Sad,
taking
happy.
taking accountability of it, like.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So when we talking about mentality, like we was just talking about businesses earlier and supporting one another. It seems like the mentality is, you know, if you look like me, I'm not going to support you unless, like, I know you know you. You feel what I'm saying? And it's
Or
a
your
different,
shit for the low.
and it's a different mentality from being in the city and being
in
from the
country.
South.
Right.
Yeah.
You
And
feel
in
what
the
I'm saying?
suburbs.
The Southern mentality, the Southern house, you know, Southern hospitality. That's a whole different mentality. See, they can be in the streets, but they still well mannered.
Right.
Exactly.
In the city, everybody trying to step over everybody to get to where they need to go.
Right.
I feel as though in the country you got enough space and time, and we not all over top of each other,
Right.
that we can easily support each other. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
9 out of the 10 is a small place where everybody know amongst each other. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not a real big reason to have a angry or aggressive mentality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is laid back. Everything is slow enough. You feel me? That you can pick and choose what you do and how you do it. You feel what I'm saying? Not to say that they don't got no little issues, you know what I mean, coming out of it, but at the same time, I'm just talking mentalities. You feel what I'm saying? So I imagine if city people had the country mentality, our results would be a lot different.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because we move faster and we produce more.
Yeah, real shit.
You know what I'm saying? So when it come down to like, you know, you can go to Atlanta and you wouldn't hear like the conversation around blacks supporting blacks in businesses and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Versus like coming to Philly is like, damn. If you are outsider looking in, you like damn, y'all support each other. Like they could come in your crib, they like, damn, you got a clothing line and like why none of your folks got it on or
Real shit.
you feel what I'm saying? Like
Exclusives Delaware though is like that, bro. Cause like real shit is like out there. What I noticed with business, bro, like it's not really no colors on shit. You feel me? Like they mentality is like out in Delaware, bro. If you work, you good. Like you feel me? It's like yeah, like that's what's up. Like it's on some love like that. It don't matter, bro. You can see an old ass military vet, like he 96, like you be like, damn, this nigga, you don't know what type time, but he be like, yeah, man, I see you, da-da-da. Like I always see you in here 5 in the morning, like that's good, man. It's good to see some young guys, like, and that shit is decent, bro, because it bridges that gap, bro, and that makes mentality stronger. Cause then it's like, damn, I can't keep going what I'm rolling with, thinking that all older white people is racist or that da-da-da. And I mean, like, whatever the case is, bro, but I can't roll with any set mentality. I gotta, like, see what life gives or what it brings first before I just judge it and put that shit in the universe. You feel me?
or a box.
Exactly.
It's a mind state. Like, you gotta get out the same mind state. Sometimes, one time or another in your life, you gotta, for your mentality to change, you gotta think different thoughts. You can't be stuck in them same thoughts you had when you was, either if you was running around or you played the house all day. If you played the house all day, eventually to support yourself, one day you gonna have to have the mentality and the mentality to like, I gotta get up and go to work. I probably gonna have kids. I know I'm gonna want my own roof, my own responsibilities. I'm gonna have to do shit. Or if you just rip and ran around all day, you gotta grow up. Like, damn, I know I can't just rip and run all day because that don't last.
Yeah, you gotta make it useful, bro.
You gotta have a change of mind at least
But
once
see,
a time in your life.
But see, you know, coming from like the hood in Philadelphia, like it seemed like we all can be put in a box far as all our mentalities being the same.
True,
Yeah,
bro.
bro,
You
shit.
feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
Philly versus everybody mentality, bro.
yeah, it's like even New York, like New York state of mind. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, shit.
How aggressive they are as a people. You feel what I'm saying? And how hustlers they are. It was like embedded in them through that city. You feel me? Like through that environment. You feel what I'm saying? And so if we think about the Philly like mindset and our attitude, then I could see like why we not a city that hosts big record labels or like have major shit going on. You feel me? Cause like our attitude is shitty.
Yeah, it's the crab in the barrel, John.
You know what I mean?
They want you doing good, but like some people want you doing good, but like nobody really wants you doing better. You feel me? And like,
But then you got people in the hood that would say they want you to do good.
yeah,
So-
real shit.
And
They
that
get you out of there.
they wanna like pull other people up. So to me it's like, then who the hell is making these other Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who
Bro.
is saying this other stuff?
Bro,
You feel
everybody.
me? Like, if everybody gangster and nobody snitching, who all these snitches that people talking about? You feel what I'm
shit
saying?
crazy, bro.
We got two things that exist that be going. It be like shit that you hear and that's being said, and then the reality of it. You feel what I'm saying? So what's the reality of it? The reality of it, man, is like our mentality is why we
Held back.
where we at. You know what I'm saying? So I feel as though we need to change our mentality. I give an example too to further get into the mentality, right? So a lot of people, when they talk about supporting each other, right? My mentality is like, I don't got no expectations for y'all to support me, even y'all being on the show. You feel what I'm saying? And like, think about this, right? The mentality. I come with the idea, urbanlife.tv. I say, I want the bros to be a part of it. And then the mentality be like, oh, that's your show, bro. But we on it. We come do this joint
We in it
together
together.
every day.
Word.
How can you say it's mine?
Right.
I mean, I came up with the idea, but so what? You know what I'm saying? Because I came up with the idea, that don't mean
Right.
too much. That's just the fire that got us lit.
Right.
You
And
know
just
what I'm saying?
and just
That got
because
the ball moving.
right. And just because he initiated it and introduced us to it, that don't mean that just us being here that we not going to support. You feel me? Like that. Like he invited us to it, bro. So now it's our job for all three of us to make this a better situation for everybody. You
Right.
feel me?
And I'm saying it to say, like, the artists that come on, this is your show.
Right.
You
Right.
own this.
Promote yourself.
Be comfortable.
You got
The
this,
whole
you got something.
the whole underground. This is the platform for underground artists. Every underground artist own this. It's not just mine. That's my mentality. You feel what I'm saying? Because I see how me having that mentality is beneficial to me and everybody around me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not just going to bring me up. I'm bringing the whole community up. This is what it's all about. It's about growing the whole community, changing the way we think so that we can, you know what I'm saying, get better, get more.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So as I finish my thought, right, the mentality to support each other, right, it be like, oh, man, the bros ain't supporting me, man. I got my clothing line popping. Like, man, fuck them or whatever. Like, that be the attitude. That be the mentality.
Right.
But I think about it like this, right? I say if our closest friends not retweeting this John or reposting this John, then I just feel as though, to me, I get more value out of putting it back into me
Right.
and saying, well, damn, maybe I need to get my content up a little more. Maybe the show ain't funny enough. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because there's more value in me putting
Investing
it
in
back
you.
into me than
Right.
to like put it on them. To be like, oh, y'all don't support me. That's the pointing the finger
Yeah.
thing. You know what I'm saying? So I get more value now, and I'm like, I hit the pad. I'm like, I gotta come up with better content. You know what I mean? Throughout the week, we gotta jump on the IG a little more to get a little more attention. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, Putt,
Tasteless.
let me say something though, Putt. Everything is cool. Part of life is laughing and joking, but your mentality, everything is not a laugh and a joke. If you laugh and joke about who you are all the time, then when the fuck is you ever gonna have a chance to be serious? Like me personally, I'm not a serious person. My mentality is not always serious. I like to have fun, to ignore all the bullshit that happens in life. But sometimes, like, all right, my mentality, damn, I got kids to feed, I got a woman, I got a house, I got the car. I gotta be serious about going to work or working for myself and putting other people on and promoting the community around me. I gotta be serious, so I gotta crack down. So that means you sit wherever you go and zone out, and you have a conniption. You really have a connection. You have a mental connection with yourself. Like, I got to think because I need.
I thought you
need
missaid a
better.
word.
No, a mental connection. I know exactly what that is.
That's sharp. I don't even
Man.
know what that. What is
You got a connection is like a thought you think, and instead of telling yourself like, no, it can't happen, you believe in it and you tell yourself like, damn, this really can happen. I really
Okay.
could do X, Y, and Z to make it happen. You mean?
Yeah. So it's like the optimistic thinking.
Yeah, like,
versus
basically.
the pessimistic thinking.
Basically.
Yeah. Speak it into existence. Yeah, and that's the attitude that's going to get you your altitude, you know what I'm saying? And that's the mentality that's going to, further you as you develop in life. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I remember, like, learning that, as African people, like, is a thing of rites of passage. You know what I'm saying? And it's in similarity to a bar mitzvah, a bro mitzvah or whatever. But, it's the transition from one age to another and not doing the same things that you did
To one
at
stage
this age.
to another stage, basically.
Right. That you did at this age, and it's a celebration on your birthday for you, to move forward and not, stay stuck or comfortable at where you at, or like, that's the growth. You know what I'm saying? In the village that, we lost through slavery. You feel what I'm saying? Like, now our rites of passage is a little different. You know what I'm saying? Dudes
Shit way
feel as though,
different.
going to jail is the rites of passage for the hood. You feel me? That's where you become a man.
Yeah,
You ain't
shit.
G'd enough until you go behind them walls. Like, you ain't tough.
And then when you come out them motherfucking walls too, you just got that feeling like, damn, like,
But
I'm graduated.
Like, that's what I want to say too. It's like
shit
that's
crazy.
that's the number one thing though,
Yo,
bro,
cousin.
about this whole conversation about mentality. Like, I just want to really say to the hood, like, we was bamboozled, bro.
Yeah, we
Like,
Tricked us so bad, bro.
like the mentality
Catfish.
that we roll with ain't the one that's gonna get us nowhere. Like, and I don't even gotta say too much about it because look at the results. I don't gotta lie. I don't gotta make nothing up. All I gotta do is look at the hood and say, oh, I can see why we where we at. You know what I'm saying?
That's where we cut from, cousin.
Yeah, real shit, bro.
It's where we come from, but it don't gotta be where we end at.
You right, Pup.
You
And
feel
I
what
know
I'm
it's
saying?
hard, y'all. Like, I know it's hard. Like, it's people back, like, yo, but it is people like that trying, but we don't get that right, that right response back. But, like, man, we all face that, bro. Like, it don't matter how positive you try to be. It's always going to be that negativity,
No,
too,
course.
bro. But at the same time, man, like, once you get to a certain level, it's just like, man, if you can't get through to that person, bro, like, fuck it. Leave it there. You feel me? Like, everything
Nah, I
don't
mean,
require.
once you plant the seed, stay around and see it grow.
Yeah, you let it grow, right?
You feel me? Like, your mentality can't be if I give you some information, I give you what I perceive to be knowledge, you should just go ahead and take and do what the fuck I'm telling you to, and then
Never.
Gullible.
so you
That's
shouldn't
gullible
even have
mind.
you can't have a mentality that you're gonna tell somebody the proper way to do something and then get mad if they don't
No,
give you the
you
results.
can't get mad.
That don't even make sense.
Yeah, don't.
You feel what I'm saying? So like we was talking about outside, right? We talk about like the mentality of like us as a people, us as a community being like waiting for the oppressors to give us opportunity.
Shit don't work like that, bro.
Like, how can we ask the oppressor to give us an opportunity? Like
real shit.
please give me money from the bank so I can start a bank.
We fuck around.
Like,
Like, would be stranded. Actually.
Like, think about it, right? The mentality in the hood, right? If we on a block together, right? If I don't see a benefit from me giving y'all a pack,
What's the
then
point?
I'm going to be like, I'm not about to give y'all no pack so y'all can do me and come up and like, you know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it, right? That's the same mentality of the oppressor. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you can't come to my bank
right?
and get a loan to start your own bank.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it's like you gotta think about it, man. As a slave, we got the master's mentality on a lower level. But we need to change that shit to get from under the oppressor's foot. You know what I mean? Get your foot off my neck, bro.
Like, yo, you see what the fuck we bring? Like, you feel like, come on, bro. Like y'all hear the conversations and the discussions, bro. This is the shit that needs to be addressed, bro. Like, this, like, yeah, bro. This really where it's at, man. Like,
Mentality.
I appreciate that too, but like,
That's
real
a great
rap,
topic.
man.
Mentality. The
Straight
whole
up.
first part of that. Man. You're not a man if you don't wisen up. You're still a boy. So you
Yeah,
have to
real
have
shit,
the
bro.
mentality.
But it's a thing too. I will say, like, I think we do got the mentality. It's just like getting through the bullshit to
Yeah.
expose it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because every human got a bright spot and a genius
Sure.
Yeah,
behind
real
them.
shit.
Sure.
You feel what I'm saying? We as a human, we detonate all that shit in some of us. Some of us strong enough to bypass it, get through it, and keep it moving. But a lot of us get swallowed in it. You feel what I'm saying? And then we get put in the boxes that the masses put us in. You feel me? And then we end up losing.
End
And
up
then we
believing in
wonder
it.
why we losing. You feel what I'm saying?
Losing
And what I
money.
mean by that is like bullying motherfuckers, right? But the misguidance is that the bully is the insecure one. He needs to
Do something to
bully
feel relevant.
somebody because maybe, by bullying somebody, something that he's weak at might be, the attention might not be on him as much. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe he weak in something and he don't want that to be exposed, so he, puts the attention on somebody else. See, that's what America does. You feel me? Like, they insecure about something, so they gotta put it on us to be weaker or whatever. They gotta stand on us to see, that they superior and we're inferior.
Yeah,
You
real
see what I'm
shit.
saying? What's that mentality about?
I don't know.
You feel what I'm saying? So in the hood, to me, man, like, and I always ask the question, like, is people supposed to be leaders? And then is people supposed to be followers? Is people supposed to have success and millions and live a certain life, and then others be poor? And is that a real thing? Or is that just the way it was always been set up?
That's some American dream type shit.
And then we don't have enough vision to see it other than that. You understand what I'm saying?
It's like a brainwash tactic. If you still believe in the same shit that we was raised with since we was kids, it's like something that keep you brainwashed. If you don't think your mentality could show growth, you're gonna continue to be brainwashed. You don't pay attention to nothing.
Talking and like,
You don't pay attention to nothing. You're gonna continue to be brainwashed. You gotta see it. You gotta peep it. Like, oh, you ain't gonna never dig what it is.
and that's what I be trying to say too. Like, if you don't see yourself different, you don't see yourself changing, and it's hard to like transition because the way the mind work, right? Once you penetrate it with a way of thinking, a certain mentality,
Can't go
the
back.
brain will then defend itself against anything trying to penetrate new. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could be telling you something real shit. You could know it's real shit, but internally, your survival mentality is defending the shit
Yeah,
out of, is
yeah,
blocking
right.
everything I'm saying. So what's coming out your mouth is like, no, bro. Like, no, like, the fuck you coming at me for? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you coming at my neck about this or about that? Like, the internal shit that's trying to keep that survival mentality in you is fighting off everything that can penetrate and become something. So it makes it difficult to like change. So even if you go a couple days, you feel me, where you feel highly about the change that you try and make, and then say you ran into like some old niggas from the block or whatever, and then like you find yourself trying to be cool, trying to fit back in. Like to show them that, oh yeah, I moved out the hood, but I'm still the same. That's your mentality, bro.
That's
You might as well
inconclusive
go
to your
backwards,
growth, like-
and then you can't put 100 on it because you didn't reduce yourself to fit backwards into something that you're trying to change out of.
It's like growing out of something, then putting the old shit back on. But
Yeah,
you grew out of
like-
it, like it don't.
You funky as shit. You just took a bath. You
Took
funky
a
than a
bath and
motherfucker.
threw
took
the
a
gym
bath
clothes
and
back on.
threw the whole gym joints back on. Like,
Damn, Chad.
it's funky donkey out this joint. You feel me? But that's the mentality, like, and that we gotta get out of. You see what I'm saying? And it don't make you or break you, bro, to like be different. To show love, to show emotion. That shit don't make you less of a person. That make you more of a man and a human.
What up, OJ?
To show like that you got emotions, that you
PIP
got
crap.
feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So that gotta be the mentality, man.
Yo, I know a lot of things that a mentality that got to change now. I say with like a lot of people that's within like, you know, the teenage through the 30s, you feel me? Like where we living in this mentality of like you gotta look this certain way, or if you don't look this type of way, or you not going these certain places, or you that mean you not in the mix, or that you not relevant, bro. But that shit, like, it's crazy, bro. That's like
what
some
I'm
slave
saying. Like, what's the
mentality shit. Like that's
because
some
who
slave
are you
mentality
being
shit.
irrelevant to?
Cause look, bro, it's like, dog, don't think just because you feel
Whoever
me, just
you
because you
upholding
got a
your
good
image for.
job or something that you better than a person without a job. You feel me? Or just because you went to college, you smarter than the person that never went to school or couldn't go to school, whatever. Like that's not the case, bro. Let's delete these mentalities, bro,
Hey,
and just understand.
No,
Real rap.
no. But what you said, most people uphold an image for others instead of upholding an image for themselves. The
Real
person that they look
shit.
at in the mirror. It's the please. I gotta
Talking to the mic.
I gotta please this one, that one. I gotta please everybody that's around me. But once you look in the mirror,
You be
you're not
fucked
pleasing
up.
yourself.
Yeah, you be
gotta learn
missing
the mentality
something.
of pleasing yourself. Exactly.
Real
But
rap.
see, to me, that's the mentality that tells me that you running from yourself.
Exactly.
You'll rather spend more time thinking about somebody else than to inquire and improve
Real
your
Sure.
internal.
OJ.
So that means the mentality is external and not internal.
It's never internal, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why we not progressing. It's not internal.
Yeah.
It's
Real
not
rap.
sincere.
I'm gonna
It's
tell
not
you
real.
this too. This is the reason why Instagram and a Facebook can exist the way it exists.
Yeah, bro. Shit.
You know
dog.
Because it's a thing of like, when you got a mentality like that and you create an Instagram or Facebook, then that means that person that's weak in their mentality going to even get weaker because now they got something to review right in front of them of other people's lives.
Bro. Other people.
So now
shit.
you get fucked up to a point that now you going like
you comparing.
now because you looking at somebody else's life daily, you gonna think in comparison you got to match to that or even perceive
Close to it
Yeah.
or
So
something.
now,
right.
Yeah.
now you got the mentality I'm gonna fake it till I make it.
Yeah.
But then I remember OG Genesis said, he said, man, yeah, that's cool. You can fake it till you make it, but you gotta remember to make it.
That's some real shit.
You
You
feel
ain't just
me?
be out here faking
Like,
it and not
don't
making
fake
it.
it till you make it and don't make it, bro.
Right,
Like,
dog. Don't pump
y'all
us
on
up
the
for that.
gram got 100,000 followers,
Yeah,
but
stop
not
pumping.
100,000 in your bank account.
Real
He
right.
bluffing.
Bro, you asking for $1. You know what I mean? You still hopping on the bus and shit. Now, not saying there's nothing wrong with hopping on the bus. You feel me? Shit
Nah,
happens
not
or
at
whatever.
all,
But
like-
I'm just saying, like, nigga, I ain't wearing no Balenci's and no da-da-da, and I'm
You
jumping
hopping
on the
on the
bus.
train?
I'm buck, yo, let me get a pour. Like, nigga, I'm strapped. I got everything. If I'm going to dress like that, bro, I'm got it set. You feel me? I got rental investment properties.
That's
I put
crazy,
my
but that's
youngins
the
on.
mentality, though.
Like, what the fuck? I don't, yo, bro,
That's
look,
definitely
mentality, bro. I'm happy we brought this up, right?
Alright.
So it was two situations, bro. Now, one of the situations, the shorty had bought the ball a rental investment property and shit.
Okay.
And this dickhead, like, I'ma call him that. I'm sorry, y'all, but he's a fucking dickhead. Cause his chick, right? She got him a rental investment property. You feel me? That he can just rent out whatever. This nigga was mad, bro. He said he wanted a rollie. A fucking dog. He wanted a Rolex, bro. Like, come on, like, for what, bro? Like, you ugly,
that's the
man.
mentality,
Like, why
bro.
not build your shit up? Like,
No,
yo,
man,
build your
build
whole
what?
equity up. Like, now I'm a fucking landlord. My
nigga,
wife
you-
made my chick made me
Man,
a landlord.
you know
Let's
how
do
many
it.
fucking views I'm about to get? How many likes I'm about to get for this rollie?
Like,
Like, is you
bro,
crazy?
Hey, what, $1 million likes.
But look, how you gonna look
for
how
a
you,
motherfucker like me that get mad, I gotta pay rent to punch you in your fucking head for that. Like, come on, man, cool out. It's like, no, but real rap, it be a
He got
motherfucker that's
ugly
fed
real
up.
quick.
You be
Got
like,
it.
come on, man, you wanna fucking
No, but you like, I got 100,000 views and likes.
for
But then,
that?
like, if somebody of them 100,000 catch you in the streets, and like, you got the rollie, but you got like a Honda Civic or something,
It
bro.
don't add up, Kyle.
You know what I'm
It don't
saying?
add up,
Like,
man. Real shit.
but
bro.
I tell you this on another side though, that's going to take it a little bit off of us. Y'all might, disagree, but now I'm gonna ask you a question though first. Do these high-end companies have a responsibility for those mentalities?
Like somebody like Yeezy, like if you see the crime rate boosting because your shoes just dropped, or somebody like Mike or something, you see like shit happening and you see the people that influence, it would be positive for you to put like some type of message or something valuable or something like something substantial with your product, bro. Like especially if it's a lot of hood shit going on, a lot of kids or whatever, like people that need to be inspired, bro. So I would, like, that's why I can agree to disagree that it does have an effect and it doesn't too at the same time. Like,
Yeah, so like, all right, so now to me it's like, I don't want to take the responsibility off the parent, but I just want to make it a fair and responsible around the table, right? So now we got Yeezy, Gucci, Louis, our parents, the kids.
but Yeezy not
society.
even in the same joint as Gucci and Louis though, on some real shit.
What you mean?
He not in that same, like, in that
Man,
same
he just
category as
surpassed
two
them.
back. Yeah, no, I'm saying, bro, but he's our
Yeezy,
team.
the number one.
He's our team,
Google right now. No, I'm saying of high quality. It don't
Oh
matter
yeah,
black
all
and white
right,
and
yeah,
none of
yeah,
that.
yeah. No,
I
I'm
ain't
just
gonna do
talking
the black and white.
I'm just talking about of time, like and like of.
But the time that Gucci and Louis been in existence, Yeezy like
It's no comparison, bro. I
he
ain't
just surpassed them.
exactly. But what you expect,
in
bro?
Craziness, like.
What you expect?
But I'm saying that to say we all at the table, right? And like, so now we all be accountable for our responsibility in the whole situation, right?
Exactly.
So now we're gonna say society say, well, damn, this what we pushing, right? So we'll take responsibility for how it's getting out there and what we project to be the it or the style or the, you know what I mean, the fashion of the time or whatever. We gonna take that, all right? That's their responsibility, being accountable for that. Gucci, Louis, Yeezy, they say, well, damn, all right, we understand like because of society and how they pushed our product, right? Because Gucci and them can say, well, we ain't mean for it to do what it do like that. Society pumped it to make it more popular, to make it a must-have or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? So now we move into that realm of like responsibility and accountability, right? And they say, well, you know, all right, we still got our price because we got high quality stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And we make it out of love. But our prices is our prices. You feel what I'm saying? And we'll do some discounts, we'll do some giveaways, we'll do some community stuff to offset for the price. So as a parent, you being in your stance and then being like, well, the responsibility and accountability that I'm going to take is the value of what my kids put into these products like Louis, Gucci, and Yeezys or whatever.
Like
you
the
feel
whole
me? Like,
viewpoint change.
what is the reason of why you value those brands? And why do you feel as though you need it that bad that I gotta go spend $800 for a pair of sneakers? And mentality-wise, reality-wise, logically, it make more sense. I could get you the PlayStation 4 you want. I could get you 5 other pair of sneakers that's gonna last. I could get you clothes all for that $800. You feel what I'm saying? So they say, all right, my accountability, my responsibility, I'm gonna say to my kids, oh, you don't even need that. You feel me? Like, but at the same time, you know, if you of age and you making the type of money that you can go ahead and you know, spoil yourselves with the high end stuff, be my guest. You feel what I'm saying? So now everybody at the table is making accountability, responsibility, you know what I'm saying, for their portion in it. But I really want to know what Yeezy or what Gucci or what one of those people will really say behind that if people approach them in the sense that like come on, man, people are dying to like get y'all clothing because it's so expensive in their eyes. You feel me what I'm saying? Like the lower class is trying to stay up with the middle class and middle class trying to stay up with the high class. You feel me? Like, once you want it, financially you're not in the space to get it. You will go through the extremes to get it. You feel what I'm saying? And then, but that's the thing about being at the bottom of the mountain, because everybody will point the finger at you like you stupid for wanting these brands. For wanting to look and present yourself a certain way. People will look, how your dumb ass would spend $800 and you don't even got that? That ain't what you even pay for rent. You see what I'm saying? So people will look down, but they ain't gonna look at Gucci, Louis, and Yeezy and say, you know, you are the result. Not to say they are the result of it, but because of your product, people are, you know.
Right.
Now, I ain't saying they gotta take it off the market or nothing like that, but I'm saying everybody involved gotta have a part. So if your kids wanting that, you gotta change the channel on what they seeing and what they, you know what I'm saying, what's their mentality like.
Real shit.
Cause, you know, and then on top of it, a lot of it might not even have nothing to do with the kids. It'd be the parents wanting to fulfill a certain look for
real shit.
For popularity or so they won't be looked down upon or whatever. Like, you feel me? So at 2 and 3, you got $60 Jordans on. You feel me? Versus like some, you know, rollerblades, skating, light up Jones or whatever.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Like some Payless joints.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But how crazy is it with the mentality to be like, I'm going to get my son all these Jones, but then get mad at him if he dirty him up.
Like, he ain't supposed to do that and
Jordans
shit. Like,
for a nigga to go outside and play as a baby. Like, how you expect for him to have the same walk?
he learning his game. Like,
how he even walk the same as you as a grown person that you tell him as a kid that he shouldn't have dirtied up his sneaker. Like, he know how to walk like you. Like, motherfucker, you can't even keep your sneakers clean at the age that you are.
And yeah, black moms too, and all moms in general, stop being so tough on y'all young sons, man. You feel me? Cause like me being a man now, like I was a boy before, like we was clumsy as shit. We do a lot of stuff that's unexplainable. You feel me? We don't got it, like you feel me? So try to keep that softness for your son, not too soft and have him mushy out this motherfucker. But I'm saying like, don't be so quick to jump on him about every single thing. You feel me? Like. We still need that compassion, you feel me? So that's just a little word of advice, you feel me?
It's a set mentality too, though. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Because you gotta think about it. If you presenting that to your younger son, most likely, like, that's what you saw in how your mom treated your dad or your stepdad or your little brothers or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And then the bigger mentality behind it is going back into the Willie Lynch letter and the programming that he into. And so I want women to really learn that
Jim Crow, all that.
the mentality that you have around black men, you know, it has a lot of value because of how it is, but I'm just saying it really is not it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I mean by that is like we are not the way we are intendedly. You know what I'm saying? We've been conditioned, programmed, and fucked up for a long time. So when we do different situations and y'all blame us for those actual situations, or even vice versa, when men look at women in those instances
like,
about situations, I just want us to look at beyond the situation and look at the conditioning in the program and say, this is not my partner.
Exactly.
This is not the real black man. This is the beat down black man, the black man that's trying to come back from the slavery, torture and conditioning. You feel what I'm saying? So, y'all gotta think outside of that and get out that mentality and get into the mentality that says you trust your man.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Women, y'all was brushed on like.
Y'all ain't the same. Certain scenarios.
What we was just talking about the other day, intuition, right? And men are logical.
Yeah,
and
real
together,
shit, bro.
I assume God knew the combination was the correct formula for the relationship.
That's the only
You know what I'm
formula,
saying?
dog. It can't.
It's best when your wife is like, I got a bad feeling about this, babe. Like,
Yeah,
and
real
then he
shit.
really like trusts you and like, all right, babe, I'm rocking with you on that one.
Real
You know what I
shit.
mean? Like, we ain't gonna go there today,
Right,
or tonight.
right. That's what we need.
You know what I'm saying? And and the vice versa is like when we say we got the plan for the man.
For the rent, for whatever, it's clutch time. We say
just
we got
trust
the
the
plan.
others.
Trust that shit, dog. Like
Only accordingly though.
If you
Only
see him
accordingly.
always making the moves and making
like
if
if
he-
you got validation that when he say he can do
exactly.
it and it get done, don't minimize it or
Exactly.
ignore that. Know that
Exactly.
put that trust back in.
Don't let that worry overtake you, cause like
I'm gonna tell you.
that should be overtaken, dog.
Right.
Like, and then it seem like y'all make it seem like we sit around and just let the shit happen, or we wasn't doing nothing to solve the situation, or da-da-da. Like, y'all can't keep boxing us in that same joint. Y'all can't keep compartmentalizing us, bro, with that. You feel me? Because anything in my house, bro, that needs to be handled, I already know. You feel me? I know when toilet paper getting low. Nigga, I know when the eggs getting low, I don't cook. You feel me? I know when the gas bill coming. I know exactly how much my check gonna be. I know how much taxes they take. Bro, I got my shit mapped out. So when it comes to something like that, bro, when I'm sitting around, I'm saying I'm thinking or I'm putting some shit together or I'm just chilling, just let me do that. You feel me? Because everything that I do, it don't involve me breaking it down or da-da-da. But if you're my partner, I'm going to tell you the plan. Right. But it's your job to trust me as your partner. Like, I'm a real man. Like, we real men. We real providers. So, we not just going to resort to violence or some nut shit if shit get hard, bro. We got other outsources, you feel me? So, you got to let us think and be men, too. Like, I know like shit been real like these last couple generations, cause with these systems that they put in place to knock the men out, like that shit really been working, bro. It's like good men like us, bro, we done got booked. 9 times out of 10, like you done got locked up for some dumb shit. Like I'm not saying you went up top or whatever, but you've been harassed or something. It been something to push you out. And you know, if you get what is it, like housing and all that, you know, the man not allowed to be there and shit like that. So
record.
then, so once men really get with a woman, like they so used to holding the rock. You feel me? That they don't feel comfortable passing it to the man because
Right.
they've been holding this shit down for
It's
so
the
long.
individual
Like,
mentality.
so
like,
yo, we recognize that. Like to the women out there, we really recognize that.
Yeah.
But like if y'all really want us to step the fuck up and really do this shit fully, y'all gotta help us and y'all gotta let us be us too. You feel me? Like y'all can't tell us how to be us. Like even though y'all raised us, so we respect y'all. But our viewpoints are different. Our genetic makeup is different. You feel me? So our thinking is different.
Way different.
So
you
it's
know,
like
everything gotta be logical.
it gotta be logical with us. It's not emotional. So it's like they be like, yeah, so how can a man cheat? It's not emotional. It's logical. If he been telling you, you feel me? Like, listen, you throwing your arch not right. That shit corny did it. Like, you mean you it's not enough, whatever. You mean you can't blame him because he told you. Listen, like he broke it down to it. I don't like that because such and such. Like men is like that, bro. So listen to the signs. Everything that is, we ain't not freestyling, bro. We're men. Like we're of a routine. Every man got some type of routine, bro. So if you don't know your man routine or like, or if his shit light, you gotta help him boost it up. Stop expecting to just come in a relationship. Oh yeah, well he gotta have 6 figures. Oh he gotta have a nice crib with Will. But what do you have? And even if you have it, help him acquire it for himself. You know, like teach somebody else a skill or teach him the shortcut too or whatever. You
I
feel
will
me?
say accordingly though.
Accordingly,
Nigga
not
gotta
just
come
anything.
with-
You
yeah,
can't just
like-
be
You
come
can't-
from
'cause
underground
that's what's
selling
happening.
Lucy's and shit. And there's just one part of the share in the bit. Like, no, you don't get none of that, Chan. But
Yeah,
you really
like-
gotta be rocking
But
out.
see, the mentality is like, you so insecure, you need somebody around, right? So you just taking in whoever you want to fix up job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Mother
me.
may I.
Say, I'm taking it.
And then
easy,
on
bro.
another note, though, the man mentality and thinking be like insecure. So you know, you got a codependent relationship
Yeah.
forming. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for most people, man, that's why I talk about the trust thing because it's like, like without
that
that
shit's so
trust,
hard to trust, bro, because nobody trusts us. Like we get nobody trusts us, bro. Mom Dukes trust you. That's it. That's why niggas let her
But
mom,
then you got,
bro. Like
you got some moms be like, oh, that's why I don't
Right.
trust your little black ass.
I took my snacks
Yeah.
out the
Yeah,
joint. I don't
yeah.
trust
You
like
just
some
like
nut
your
shit,
dad.
but
You just like your dad.
Fuck you
Nigga,
up
like,
to.
you feel me?
Exactly. But yo, y'all gotta trust us more, dog. Cause like on some real shit, we wanna be there for y'all and all that, but we don't. I don't want to be
But
around.
it's a
like-
together thing.
Yeah, exactly.
that's-
If it's
we
just
got
me,
we gotta show the trust. We gotta show the we gotta show them that we trustworthy.
exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Real shit, bro.
And I'ma just say this too, like far as the mentality go of a woman, like y'all can't keep getting caught up in these little cute little sayings, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the mentality gotta be stronger and deeper. Like it's over with wanting a real man. Let's just did that. You feel what I'm saying? Because
I dig that, man.
it's a combat that you fighting, like, cause on one end you like I want a real man, but then like you got
You got the
weave
real
in your
man.
head. No, not even that. Like you got weave in your hair.
The
You got
fake butt.
ash, like, you got
That
fake
shit can't-
eyelashes. You feel what I'm saying? You got.
And me personally, I don't like that eyelash shit and eyebrow. I don't like it. It's just too
Natural
much.
shit.
You feel me? Like,
But think
I
about the
don't know.
mentality though. You want something real, but you like your external is so fake. How can I be real with you? Everything that I'ma address got something to do with what's not yours.
Real shit.
So if you got the butt thingy thing and the boob thingy thing, or the
That's just
lashes
something
or
to play
whatever,
around
right?
with, bro.
But look, the man gonna address that. So I'm gonna keep it G. I'm gonna keep it 100. Then yeah, it's fat as shit.
Right.
But in
that's
reality,
what you got it for.
in
yeah.
reality, that's fake. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that whole relationship just started off faking. What you think it's gonna do? End fake.
Real rap.
So
like,
so stop talking about you want something real, and you putting out fake.
can't be real with
You see
yourself.
what I'm saying?
you
And
feel
then
me?
other than that, when a man do
You city
penetrate,
girl in it.
when a dude do penetrate, and it's like once you get it, and it's like after a while, you like this shit boring.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Being a real man is an everyday walk.
And this shit is an
Well, we
everyday
got-
hike mission, strong
Yeah, like-
over the mountain, through the river, through the Nile, John, nigga. Like,
Yeah, so we combat it with like going out in the workforce, fighting that battle.
Yeah.
Right? We gotta come home, fight that battle. You gotta be in the streets, fight that battle. You feel what I'm saying? Get with your kids, fight that battle. You know what I'm saying? And on top of all that, like still upkeep, financial shit and fight that battle. You feel what I'm saying?
It's a struggle, but
so
we
shout
gotta
out
keep
to the
fighting,
real
man.
brothers, bro. Like, and yo,
Keep fighting.
and stop talking crazy about my man Russell Wilson too, man. He a fucking champ, bro. Like, that's what you do. Like, when you see, like, I ain't gonna lie, dog, Fuchs, that's my nigga, bro. But like, if you not doing what you gotta do, bro, and another man step up and do what he gotta do for your kid, bro, you owe that nigga props, bro. You can't talk heavy, bro. You not as champ as you think you are, bro, on some real shit. So, like,
But that's the mentality. Like,
real rap, they talk
if
about,
you-
like,
if you
he
put-
lame and da-da-da, but he changed, like, come on, bro.
But look, you only gonna feel that way accordingly, right? Because if you not doing what you need to do, you gonna try to downplay what something else is going on. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even you gotta have the mentality. Think about that mentality, right? You gonna put more energy on whether he taking care of your kid, or you gonna put that energy into taking care of your kid.
Real
Because
shit.
you delete the other thinking when you do that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? If you
Yeah.
so into your kids, you don't got time to be talking about who else is playing daddy.
Yeah,
Damn
real
sure right.
shit, dog.
You feel me? So you taking away from actually being the dad to actually bring him in to be the better dad.
Yeah, real
You see
rap.
what I'm saying? So people that be having like parties and shit, we be having a whole ball. The whole fucking party, you worrying about who ain't there versus who at the party
Yeah,
that you need
right.
to entertain. Like, come on. And that's the
What?
mentality, you feel me? But we ain't got that much time. We ran out of time, man. It's a
God
deeper
damn,
joint,
that
man.
fast,
Man,
Yeah, that was an hour.
Yo,
dog.
back.
we might
Yeah.
have to
Next
part two
Saturday,
this
we
a little
back,
bit. Like,
baby.
'cause I like this
Man.
mentality,
For
John,
sure.
man.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in and got what is your dick.
Hey
For
man, the beat goes on, and it definitely is a continuing conversation, man.
For sure, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? So UrbanLife.tv, man, we
man.
signing out.
And we getting stronger with this, man. Thank y'all for being a part, man. We gonna catch y'all later.
For
Hey,
sure,
salute
for
the
sure.
motherfuckers that standing up with the mentality. You dig it?
That's the only way, man.
Man,
Accountability this
job.
year, dog. We not
Fucking
playing that
dollars,
bullshit
man,
this
we
year,
here.
man. You got to be
Until-
on your job.
Until next week, man. Y'all stay up. Shout out to Kings and Queens, man.
You dig me?
For
46 LV, so they show me. Kidding me?
UrbanLife.tv, 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 TV, Underground rap and sin, News Life.tv.